I mean, it doesn't have a creature in it, but goes first. I'll probably hold the Bauble 1 turn for just surveil. Go draw a Steel Cutter or something. Ragavan. Bop. I already have one. It's gonna hit that Ragavan. I don't need another one. I mean, looking for creatures here. Still gonna hold this Bauble. Just for now. If I don't see a Steel Cutter in this Preordain, then I'll probably. I guess now it doesn't matter because I have all these spells, but. Lost connection. Sorry. Like I said, we're missing out on much because they weren't doing anything. Preordain, please. Bottom, top. I'd rather use a dart on this than a I'd use a dart on this than a bolt. And bottom graveyard or whatever. I said all those things wrong, but it's fine. Maybe that wouldn't be terrible. Maybe that's not terrible because you can Boomerang Basics it back to your hand and you can draw a card. It's still just 1 mana. All right, let's get a little out of hand. All right, get a little out of hand. Jeez. Okay, there's only 7 lands left in my deck, so I'll fetch another one. It'll be 6. I guess. Okay. Of course. Just gonna bolt this. This is a impressive amount. Not gonna lie. I could just crack the Fiery Islet, but I want to just thin my deck even more, I guess. Yeah, it should only be 5 lands left, so see how it goes. This could also just be like a haste flage, consign the trigger, which would not be great. Yeah, they're just gonna haste flage next turn and I die. This is a rough showing of this deck. Jeez. I'm very dead. It's I had 3 lands left and I had 36 cards. Impressive. It's impressive. That's impressive. Surgical Riddler Dispute. Unholy Heat. I'm gonna cut the growths, the violent urge. And the slick shot, 3 of the slick shots. I honestly think this is probably a matchup where the Boomerang Stormchaser talent is pretty good, if I'm being honest. Hit a flage for me. Well, that's the thing. We've done the thing. Oh, okay. But I drew the thing. Come on. I'm not supposed to concede like that. I drew the thing. Okay. I'd be very surprised if Ragnar is still in their deck. Okay, that's a good draw. Getting Delirium does seem a little tougher in this version. because you have no DRC, but see if we can live with that. I honestly think I'm just gonna play this Stormchaser's talent and not anything else, and I'm just gonna hold my removal spells for in case they cast Ophelia. Okay, they didn't. It's fine. I can still surveil. Which I need to do that anyway, probably. I'll be shocked if they Wrath of Skies for 1 either, which I didn't want to play all the way into. Hey. Now I will go this into Preordain. Looking for a land. I top both. I can't draw both, but I'll go top bottom, I think. Ouchies. Just bolt you. Trying to get to Delirium, to be honest. I don't really want another sorcery, but also I probably should have kept it on top. I honestly didn't mean to keep it on top, but I clicked top wrong. And I kind of just accepted the fact that it was going to be in the bottom. So hopefully I can draw a different card, like a Bauble would be nice, or a Boomerang isn't Delirium, but it would be nice. I wouldn't be mad about it. I win. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Bolt you a bunch. I'm not gonna go for I was like, I'm just gonna hit him to 1 and then dart him. I'm not gonna dart him and try to hit him for 4 because then if they have the Solitude, I feel worse. Whoa. You gotta go first again? What a W. Let's just get the Stormchaser talent out. I'm looking for a land or a Bauble. Okay, if this is... Whoa, never mind. That's what this is. Okay. Disregard everything I said. I think just cause why not? Just get this into play. Usually I don't like to play that in turn 2, but I don't think this is a matchup where it's gonna be in danger at the forefront of it. I think we just have to go as fast as we can. Surveil. Sure. I need a bunch of mana next turn, so Bob. They can't get Bristlebrand either, so that's nice. I'm assuming this is just the Neoform deck. That's kind of where I'm at, but with the Hooting Mandrills, that's kind of probably a good assumption. Boomerang Basics does bounce whatever they get, even if it's the thing that's pro red and white or white and black. So that's sick. Point for Boomerang Basics. Sure. They get rid of? They got rid of Summer's Pact and a Xenagos. Eldritch Revolution this. Sure. So I can beat an Atraxa. I could beat pretty much anything, I think. I'm trying to think exactly what's in their decks. I think I can beat this. We'll find out. Yeah, that was actually a pretty bad thing that they got, so unless they're 2 cards in before this Atraxa trigger is Consign Memory active negation, then we're chilling. Thank God for Boomerang Basics. Still have to get to lethal damage, so let's just do all this stuff first. Why not? Boomerang it. Nice. Dispute, Pierce. Kind of just want to go fast as possible, so Violent Urge, and I'll put in Surgical Extraction. Boomerang Basics showed right there how it's pretty good against them, so I guess I'll leave it in for now. Cut the Expressives maybe because they're just too slow. Then like try on a Bauble maybe. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really that confident. It says me every time I sideboard ever. Well, hand is good. Hand good, deck good. I'm gonna fetch shock. Just did my deck a little bit. A little extra points towards better cards, I guess. I can always get turn 2'd, and then I cannot beat that. So we'll see how it goes. Did not, thankfully. Do the thing. Bubble. For 5. And then after you fetch, we'll bobble you. Land in the graveyard, redrawn. Okay, well, that's the worrisome card. We'll see if they have thing with it, which can't imagine they wouldn't. Usually people do. Usually it's the Neoform you're looking for, but they also have 8 copies of Neoform effects, so I don't know. Maybe they're looking for the Rider, which seems like that's the case. Is this gonna be like a Orange Chant? That'd be crazy. I don't know. Okay, just a survival. Whoa. So if this hits a sorcery, I win. Essentially, this Surveil. All right, let's give it a try. It did not. I can go Swiftspear. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Dart is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lava Dart 5, 6. This stays a 2/2. This becomes a 2/2, so 7. Lava Dart again, then it's 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I did my math right. Figure it out. Three, 6, 9. This is 12, right? 3, 6, 9. No, I did my math very poorly. Not very poor. I was off by 1. I said it was gonna be 11 total. It was 12 total. But... 2-0. Boomerang Basics. Boomerang Basics has won me 1 game, and Stormchaser's talent has won me 1 game. So. To be fair, I don't know if the DRC would have been better in that game than the Stormchaser talent ended up doing the damage, but I didn't really pay attention that much. I mean, I have Preordain, so I'll keep it, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, I really want a creature now. Does adding all these blue cards make you want to play like an island? Probably not, right? That'd be crazy. I kind of like just still playing the same mana base, but people thinking that you don't like. Blood Moon actually hurts this deck way more now than you'd think. I want both of these, so. I cut DRCs for these. So it'd be the same premise of lack of haste. And I cut Chalice on 2, sure. And I cut any triple blue over here, so let's do it's 3 cards in hand. Let's go Stormchaser's Talent. Boomerang Basics. I could have bounced the Chalice, but this seems like it might be better. Stormchaser's Talent. Also, my hand can get Delirium with the current setup of it. Bauble Dart, boom Delirium. I also can Expressive Iteration and still cast all the other spells in my hand, which is nice. Okay, they have a Kozilek's Command. Yep, that's fine. Goal was to get Prowess trigger, so we'll take it. I think I do want a Lightning Bolt. The way this is going. Kazakhstan is really tough for me, so I don't really want to go fully in because it seems like that's just what's going to happen to me right now. Okay. I'll just surveil, I guess, and then see what happens. Nah, Ujin. Yep. That's annoying. That's annoying and unfortunate. This is tough. Bottom. I'm just looking for Boomerang Basics. Yeah, I'm dead. Boomerang Basics being able to bounce to the Chalice was nice. Maybe I should have done that. I honestly kind of forgot about it. It said non-land permanent. But I think I should have done that. That would have been pretty good. Blood Moon, Violent Urge. Even Spell Pierce is pretty decent. Not really a fan of Surgicals against them. Unholy Heats, not really. Kind of in the same boat as usual, like cut the cards that are slow. They're gonna have like Trinisphere, and they're gonna have like, maybe I want the Meltdown for that reason. But I have Consign Memories now. I have Boomerang Basics to bounce it. This is a sorcery though, so I can't do it on their turn like you could like Blood Maw or something. I'm gonna trim on a Swiftspear. No, that seems bad. We'll cut one Boomerang Basics, one Steel Cutter, one Preordain, one Lava Dart, and one Bauble, and I'm gonna play one Meltdown, just in case. Oh. Bloodwind and Consign Memory? Don't mind if I do. Maybe my own Bloodwind's gonna hurt a lot. Let's find out. Let's find out. Seeing that I'm gonna probably Blood Moon, I probably don't want to draw more blue cards. Okay. All right. So Blood Moon it is. Let's do this just to thin. So it can still Trinisphere me. Yep. Which doesn't feel as bad with me drawing as many lands as I am. Stop casting things? I don't know. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a I can't think of it. The Eldrazi. Nope, Kozilek's Return, is that what it's called, I think? This was called. Let's just equip this bad boy. Stop casting spells, maybe. Thankfully now the Kozilek's Return I do have kind of a protection against with the Slickshot, so that's cool. Tarn. Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we have lethal next turn. That's good. It's a good benefit. They've already played a land, so they can't get Snaring Bridge. Walking list for 1 doesn't do anything. Thankfully, there's no 1 or 2 mana artifacts that are also removal spells nowadays. Just on ETB or something. Vexing Bauble. I mean, it's kind of a nombo with Trinisphere. I have to spend mana for everything. I had to make sure that it was lethal before I did it. Okay, game 3. There was the Trinisphere. It was right on cue, that Trinisphere. Oh, this hand. This Preordain better hit, dude. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna start probably with Stormchaser talent just because the upside of drawing the land naturally is that better than be desperately digging for it to begin with. They exile. They exiled a mine, a swamp, and a dismember. I do just instantly lose to a Trinisphere if it's like Ugin's Labyrinth imprint Trinisphere. Just I lose in the spot. So we'll see what happens. Come on, Preordain, help me. No, Preordain, no, Preordain. Alright, well. We tried. I thought maybe the top 5 would help me. It did not. This is just gonna be a a tower, and I'm just gonna be sad. It's not a tower, but still probably Trinisphere, yeah. I really need to draw a land there. All right, you got me. So, what's not happening? Sad. That's a sad. Those are always the saddest ways to lose game 3s, just because you try so hard to like win game 1 or game 2, and then you just get cheesed by a Trinisphere or by not drawing a land, etc. I've been able to spell pierce that on tap. It'd been awesome. I would have been like to spell pierce that on tap, Boomerang Basics, my own Stormchaser talent, play it, boom, boom. Maybe a mulligan, but also like, I don't know. It's also the cool thing about the Boomerang and the Bauble. Like, not really that important, but base 2 equals 3 spells. So if I have this out with this hand and this mana, I only need 2 mana. So I can go, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage with 2 mana on turn 3. So that's something, I guess. I'm gonna try to like. I draw another Bauble or another Mutagenic Growth. Yeah, Mutagenic Growth is lethal. That's exactly 20. Another Bauble will be 18. Okay. If that's the case, then I'm gonna just play this and hope that their turn is just like. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 right now. All right, so if I can draw a land and then with this Boomerang Basics draw another spell, and if they have no interaction, I can give them down to 1 life. see how it goes. Hoping that their next turn is just... I want the next turn to either be like nothing. Nothing is the best. Just like land, pass. Or like Eldrazi Temple, the Fleshraker that they just grabbed. And then they can't kill me the turn after with like combo. But then nothing is haste, so I'll still get like a turn with the flying creature if that was even the case. A Temple, Fleshraker. Okay. Alright, let's see how it goes. Boomerang Basics is it's gonna show off here. It's gonna be pretty good here. That's not more damage, right? There's no way this is more damage if I go. There's also a blocker. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. Let's just go this. Bauble. Boomerang Basics on the Bauble. Oh, that makes me want to play that so bad, but if I had a third land... I guess I can look. Let's take a look since I have another Bauble. Let's see if I got a land on top. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna do it then. I might have not have counted the 1 damage from the Slickshot Show-Off, to be honest. So I might not have counted that 1 damage. This might be 19. I don't remember if I counted it or not. I don't think I did because it was all intervals of 2 and I got to 18. So I don't think I counted this. I think this is just lethal. Yeah, I definitely didn't count it. Wow. Wow. Nice little turn 3, 17-4. That was sick. So Brood Scale probably. Surgical, like all the same stuff as I just had. Sign. I like Blood Moon less against them because they have, you know, forests and like I probably should still bring it in. Maybe not. It's like on 3 mana when they're already gonna have like a couple of Eldrazi Temple turns happening. So it's like I don't really want that. Like I definitely want these. I definitely want these, I think. Maybe that's a little much. Maybe all the Unholy Heats is a little much. I want like these 6. Probably even like the Meltdown. Meltdown. Got these. Just on the trim plan again, like 2 Steel Cutters, Preordain. Trim. Not a fan of like Steel Cutter in these matchups ever, but Sure. I'm happy I have this Meltdown in my hand. Looks really good right now. I tell you what. I'm hoping they saw what just happened to them and they're like, Fexing Bauble, keep it in his hand. His hand's great. I mean, that's like the only good thing about their hand. There's no Drowsy Temple. All right. I asked nicely, dude. I asked so nicely. Hoping they block, but I don't think they're going to. Sword. Yep. Segju. Root scale. I think I'm dead. Yeah, take one. This costs 1 to equip. And I can sack this. This gets a counter. It makes a thing. Yep. Dying with a Consign memory does feel bad, but I feel like I needed to add to the board the way I did. I just need them not to have the turn 2 Flesh Raker. Or just Eldrazi Temple, I guess. Just no Eldrazi Temple, I win that game. Probably easily. They just have like a regular ass land. Or like if they like turn 2, even if it's like turn 2 Talisman or something. If they just don't have a 0 mana, 2 mana producing thing there. Okay, I'm kind of in the same predicament as I was this last game. This time I don't really have like a turn 2. I don't have to go like creature, and I'm on the play, which helps. I'm liking Stormchaser Towns. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking them. I know I don't get to do, you don't get the card selection you do with the DRCs and all that, but and the DRCs get flying eventually and boppity, but the prowess damage you get so far has been pretty good. I did it. I drew it again. I'm not gonna cast it. No, I have a bolt this time, so I probably am. I lied to you. If they have Flesh Raker, I'm just gonna bolt it this time, and we won't be worried about it. And the Kozilek's Command is not that scary. I will definitely concede to a Kozilek's Return, though. They just go Drowsy Temple. I don't know. Does a Drowsy Temple work for Kozilek's Return? I don't think so. I hope not. Can't get this one. Can't get this one. It took the Flesh Raker. So if they go, God, am I gonna tap out a Consign Memory again? Jesus Christ! If they go, I can go bop. This gets countered obviously, but it's 1, 2, 3. Play this 4, 5, 6. Play this 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They go to 6. If they go, Eldrazi Temple. Flesh Raker. They can't also play Brood Scale unless they have a 0-drop, which then would get countered, but that's probably not what they care about. And then they play Brood Scale. So say it's an Eldrazi sample, that's worst case scenario, which is what I just said, isn't it? Okay, so I think I can reliably do this and not get punished. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if I die, I die. But I think I should be all right. The next turn I can hold up the Consign Memory against any other BS. This is gonna get countered, but that's fine. Yes, please. Combat. Hit you for 11, but you're just 6. Essentially at 3 because I have Bolt. Kozilek's Return isn't even that scary anymore because if I draw any other 1-mana spell, I win still. Rumble, rumble. They hit a land. That's good for me. Might just get Saga. He's gonna cast Flesh Raker, maybe. Sure. All right, we did it. Bolt this thing. Nice. All right, play for the 4-1. That one loss feels bad because I probably should have mulliganed. Or if I found a land naturally at any point, like if the Preordain drew me a land, or if I drew a land for turn at any point, I think I would have won that game with the hand I had too. So my hand was just so good, especially against what they did, just like nothing until Trinisphere. Just Spell Pierce it, move on. Spell Pierce that, and then Consigned Memory. Have later on, and I have Slickshot. I had all the things. I mean, I guess his hand is wanting to get Delirium, but see how that goes. If one of these creatures dies, I already have 3 types. I just gotta find a sorcery or an artifact. Whoa. Okay. Well, now my creature is not going to help towards Delirium count, jerk. There's also enchantment in my deck now. Can't forget about that one. No Felia, okay. Thought for sure there'd be a Felia. It's like the main reason why I didn't do anything. Blaze, sure. Now my Delirium has helped. We could gladly put a Lava Dart in the graveyard. Alright, so I'd like to draw a Bauble, probably. think I just want to cast this now because I don't have the capability of doing all the things I want to do next turn. I'm gonna shock, and I'm praying to God I find a sorcerer, an artifact, yeah. I feel like you're probably graveyarding everything, right? The Flage in the graveyard, you just want to get to 5 cards. Yes, I guess a removal spell is kind of interesting. Mutagenic Growth. Can I win without even getting... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I mean, not spells. 6 damage. And then this would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Start with this because this is the one that's most likely to get a rise out of them. Go to combat swing. Okay, do you have something? Do this. I don't have delirium, so this would put him to what? So put them to 8. I'm less likely confident that they have a counterspell than they do, or they have a removal spell than they have a counterspell. So I'm just gonna hit them for 7, I think, and then let them go to their turn, maybe. I think. Okay, I don't want to fully commit. All right, well, we're probably kind of boned now. Okay, well, if they ever draw land, we lose. Oh, there it goes. This is where they draw Arena of Glory, and I'm really sad. Okay. So I have what, like 2 turns maybe? I want to keep my double bolt to be able to double bolt the Flage, but at the same time, they just gain 3 life with a Solitude every turn. I'm screwed as well. So, I mean, I'm not 100% dead. It just doesn't look great. If we can bounce this or find a way to kill it, then we got a chance, but I have 2 turns, I guess, so it's only 9 total damage each time. Not happy about it, but I found a way to kill it. It's not a good way to kill it. Way to kill it, nonetheless. They've probably drawn some like Consign memories, I'd imagine, if they're not doing anything. Consign memory, maybe like removal spells. They have another Surveyor land, which I don't like. Don't like that either. Oh, I guess we're casting this. See what happens. There's only one Violent Rage in my deck, and I've already used it, so that's an impossibility. Bottom, top. Expressive Iteration. And bottom, exile. Play the bubble. Bubble myself. Slickshot. Don't think I want another one of those. I'm not gonna do the Mutagenic Growth because I feel like I kind of need to do it to protect my Slickshot, and then hope to draw another Expressive Iteration into a bunch of good spells. Okay, there's step one. Oh, we're dead. Oh, they drew Random Glory. We're dead. That's unfortunate. All right, this one. This one. Probably these ones. Okay. Get these ones out. And get the Slick Shots out. Probably like that, maybe. I don't think I got a chance to put that Spell Pierce in. Whoa. Mulligan. As much as I want that hand. Yeah, this is better. Keep this, put this in the bottom. Ouch. Stormchasers. Damn, I actually had if they enjoy the Rune Glory, I don't think I like win, but I have a chance, definitely. Like chain into like double Lava Dart there or something. Got a chance. And I get a draw step. Could I draw like I could have drawn like a Preordain or something? Look at that. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're playing standard from a year ago. Wrath for 0 does hurt this strategy, but they would need to have it, I guess. So. I feel like I just want to do this again. To be honest. I know I can Expressive Iteration, but gonna make him kill my things eventually. Kind of where I'm at. Make him have Wrath of the Skies. All right, they have a Solitude and Ephemerate. It's also pretty bad for me. Kills all my creatures. Okay, they don't have an Ephemerate or a Consign memory, thank God. Boomerang and Stormchaser talent is causing like 2-for-1s though. That's good. Wrath for 1. Seems like a Wrath for 1. Which, honestly, with my hand, not that big of a deal. Alright, never mind. Not a Wrath for 1. Alright, it's a Wrath for 1. It's Flage, okay. Looking for a land, I think. I hope. Please. And bottom exile. Hit you with one of these. I only have land and sorcery as my graveyard. It's funny. Blades just get cast with a fetch land. Not an Arid of Glory. Unless they have Solitude, I guess. Now it's Wrath for 1. Yep, that's fine. Enchantments in my graveyard. Woo! Woo! Alright, so let's just go... I guess those 2 cards. I mean, I'm not going to play around in Rain Glory because it would have to target all of it at me and it doesn't even kill me, so... I would say this is a moment where Murktide's better. I guess, yeah, Murktide would be better than the Arena Glory. Okay, of course. Why wouldn't they? They always do. All right. Well, if they target both my creatures, then I only take 6. They don't target both my creatures, but I think I can probably kill them. So let's see what happens. Yeah, target both my creatures. That seems correct. Well, that sucks. And bottom exile and Unholy Heat this. I'm really sad if they have Spell Pierce. I don't think they would have a Spell Pierce, but if they did, I'd be sad. I was hoping to draw a land there just in case. Another Flage. Enough of the Flages. Okay, I was like, oh my god, they have Consign Memory. I'm so screwed. That's not great for me. So many creatures. Just die. God. All right, so if they just go... This seems like a Wrath. Which is tough. That is tough. Yeah, Murktide is probably better than this. In this moment, at least, Murktide's definitely better. and a haste. Yep. I don't have an ephemerate. Don't have it, I said. Well, that's definitely the game. That's GG. That's tough. That was tough. That was tough. This whole game was very tough. Like, I had all the things that you'd want to have against a control deck and a high rule deck. I played like 1,000 creatures, 1,000 different things that make creatures. I made them 2-for-1 themselves. I played all my card advantage spells. I drew my big sideboard creature. I'm still gonna lose. Crazy. The resilience of this deck this game was pretty good. The double wrath was important. Triple wrath. Oh, they got rid of one. So they drew. And this deck only plays, I think, 1 main deck wrath and 2 sideboards. So they drew all the wraths in their deck. It took. It's a Solitude. They also have a Solitude now. Yep. Yep. I was destined to lose this game. That's it disappears. I was destined to lose this game. I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I mean, honestly, the Boomerang Basics and all that, it felt pretty good. I think if this was a Merc, I mean, I guess it would just get Solitude anyway, so never mind. What I lost? I lost to Tron. I lost to Jeskai. But the Jeskai one felt like they needed to draw all the best possible cards. Like, they needed to have the Arena of Glory. They needed to have 2 Flages, and then they needed to draw Arena of Glory. They needed to draw all 3 of the Wrath of the Skies. They needed to draw a Timely Ephemerate and the Riddler. Like, they drew, like, I guess I'm naming all the cards in their deck, but they needed to draw, like, every moment they played them is when they absolutely needed them. So it's either like credit to the player for having like banking him for when they needed him, or like you just happen to draw Flage into Arena of Glory twice in a row. Like, that also could be the thing. That's probably why they extra play in Surgical main deck. Stop things like that, but it seems so bad.